Hi everybody, this is Oriako and welcome to a new Let's Play series of the channel. Some of you told me to play another tactical RPG, and after doing some research I decided to play Tactics Ogre. Let us cling together. This is a remaster of the original game, which came back in 1995. And this remaster was made using the same engine as Final Fantasy Tactics The War of the Lions, and came out 4 years later, in 2011 I think. So before starting a new campaign, let's see the introductory video that there is, because, well, it will position us a little bit. It will explain us the setup of the campaign.
Behold, the Valerian Isles, jewels of the Ibero Sea, long a center of naval commerce. The people here have struggled throughout history for dominion over these shores. Finally, there rose a man to put an end to this conflict. His name, Ogre, but history would know him as the Dynast King. Ogre took the disparate races of men calling the islands home and united them as one. He encouraged marriage between clans, forging bonds to strengthen his newborn kingdom. For fully half a century, the Dynast King reigned, and Valeria knew prosperity, but the embers of discord smoldered. Upon the death of the king, Abuna Branton Moore incited the ruling Bakram to declare the independence of their royal city of Hyde. Yet the schemings of the Abuna had just begun. Backed by the Holy Ludician Empire to the north, Branton created the Bakram Valerian Kingdom, naming himself as regent. He would have seen his rule span the Isles were it not for Lancelot Tartaros, High Champion of the Dark Knights of Lodis. Lancelot warned against such reckless expansion, and reluctantly Branton reined in his troops. This left two clans to vie for supremacy in the south, the Galgastani and the Walister. 7 men in 10 were Galgastani, and on order of Hierophant Leander Balbatos, the Galgastani declared blood war against the weaker Walister in a move to claim the south as their own. Valeria watched as the wholesale slaughter of the Walister race began. Duke Judah Runway led the Walister in resistance, but they were far outmatched, and in the span of half a year, they'd been brought to their knees. Balbatos proclaimed the Kingdom of Galgastan, and with it, an official end to the Blood War. But these things would bring no end to Walister's suffering. A piecemeal resistance continued, yet with their Duke in chains, efforts flagged. In time, many of the Walister resigned themselves to eke out such life as they could in the small province allotted them by Balbatos and the Galgastani. Victory begets peace, and for once the battlefields of Valeria stand silent. Yet none believe the calm will last.
Well, and with that, by the way, that cutscene pops up when you stay idle in the main menu, and it's quite interesting to see. I really recommend it if you're going to play that game. But with that, we are ready to start a new game. Now we have to create our main character. It's an age of war. The wheel begins to turn. Chosen child, what is your name? Well, Chosen Child's name is Denim, but we will be renaming him to Oriako, as I like to do. Oops. And perfect. When were you born? And this affects nothing to the gameplay, so you can put whatever you want here. I'll be just putting my my real birthday. And now you will be popped with 5 questions about some tarot cards, and that will affect your stats. And I have a guide here in the side screen. to create the best possible denim that I can get. So let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Opportunity knocked but once. You stand at the end of hard-fought battle. Why have your forces lost? Inadequate troops, poor leadership, or ill luck? I would be choosing poor leadership, but in order to have the best denim possible, I'll be choosing... inadequate troops. Justice. Truth is an exacting ally. How would you bring together two disparate clans? By force, by religion, by diplomacy. While religion is a powerful tool, one made to dominate people, but I wouldn't be chosen that. Maybe by diplomacy or by force. More likely by diplomacy, but I'm pretty sure by force is the one that I want, right? Yeah. Stat-wise, I mean. The Hermit, have no fear of failure. A sage will grant you a single piece of wisdom. What would you learn from him? The secret of wealth, the secret of victory, or the secret of winning hearts? Of course, I would be choosing the secret of winning hearts, because the more allies you have, the most likely you will obtain victory. But, let's see. Hermit... yeah, the secret of winning hearts is the one I want. The Lovers. Look to the man in the mirror. What do you seek in lover? Wisdom and ability, wealth and power, youth and beauty. Oh, that's tough, man. Can't I choose the three of them? For myself, I mean. Okay, let me check real fast. If I choose youth and beauty, I would be having resistance and a lot of HP, but maybe I want beat and avoid and intelligence. Okay, this is tough. This is tough because of the stats that I am presented with. Maybe I'll be choosing wisdom and ability. This is to increase a little bit my intelligence. And the Hierophant order is the golden shackle of the many evils men do, which is the most necessary. Deceiving others, sacrificing others, and stealing from others. Deceiving others, it's it's the one that I would choose. But again, let me check my chart real fast. Hierophant, and sacrificing others is the one that I want for sure. The other ones gives defense and dex. Which path will you walk? The curtain rises. And I can hide the guide. There is a lot of dialogue, so there won't be any action in this chapter and maybe the next one. Ogre Battle Saga Episode 7. We can skip this cutscene, it's just the rolling credits. Chapter 1. There is blood on my hands. How long till it lies on my heart? There will be a lot of dialogue. By the way, this is a PSP game, and I'm playing in an emulator, though I have my PSP around here. Let's go. It's as we heard, Oriako. Lancelot's return. Then it's time, right, sister? Time to end this madness. We can't beat him, you know that. What are you saying, Katua? You'd have us pass up a chance like this? It's foolishness to think the three of us might defeat the Dark Knights. They're the ones who have been foolish, and we stand to gain. Don't tell me you're scared. If you're lost your taste for blood, I'll do it myself. That's enough, Vice. Let's go. No, this won't end well. And what do we gain by taking their lives, anyway? Lancelot is captain of the Dark Knights, and they are the source of background power. Kill Lancelot, and you'll remove one of the pillars supporting them. The background will falter, if only for a moment. Yet that moment will be all the encouragement the Galgastani require. They want Valeria for their own, and they will move to take it. The turmoil of the last word has only just settled, and you start another? Are we Walister so free of turmoil now, Katya? We are less than vermin in their eyes, insects to be crushed underfoot. If war begins new, we'll die just the same. Shh, they're here. We'll flank them. Oriako, go round behind. Right. And if you think we are going to fight here, nope. No fighting. Vanquish Lancelot. But as you can see, the portrait of this Lancelot is not the same as in the intro. To battle! Yeah. This is the standard tutorial, but we will be ending turn. Who goes there? Friends of the Resistance and no friends of yours. The Resistance? I expected a warmer welcome than this, huh? They're children. Wait, do you even know who we are? You're Lancelot, and that's make you my enemy. Lancelot is my name, true. How is that you know me? How could I forget you? The Dark Knights led torch to this town only a winter past. The Dark Knights? But we come from the kingdom of New Shinobi to the east. And Lancelot of the Dark Knights has but one eye. You have two. One eye, you say? Would that he lacked my name as well? His reputation, it seems, does me no favors. No more handing knives off, but mercenaries come looking for work. I am Lancelot Hamilton, a holy knight of Shinobi. And I am Canopus, the one named Windcolor. Our age companion here is... the Starseer, Warren Omon at your service. Marilyn Warholm, a knight of Shinobi, as it pleases you. Gildas is my name. There now no need to be frightened. I don't know what to say. Forgive us, good knights, but perhaps this meeting might benefit us both. We have need of strength such as yours. Tell us your tale then. We are strangers in this land, and I would hear more of it. I am Vice, and it would seem you are not our enemy. I'm the civil Katya, and this is my brother, Oriako. You must forgive our error. Please, forgive our mistake. Already forgotten, though you did give us quite the surprise. Now, do you think we might talk somewhere out of this wretched heat? We have just the place. It's not much, but it's secret and it's safe. As it is... Oi. Sorry. As it is, we lack swords enough to face the Galgastani. The background share a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lodis. So Lodis sent them the Dark Knights Loslorian? Loslorian is an order under the direct command of High Priest Sardian, ruler of Lodis. They are said to be the greatest of the 16 orders, and the High Priest's favorite besides. Yet, he uses them not to open battle, but in shadows and secrecy. They are his ears, and when there is need of it, his dagger. No knight in shining armor this. In war indeed, they are as dark as they name. And these Dark Knights, whatever you call them, are backing the background, huh? So, why are you come to our isles? Does Shinobi think to claim Valeria as her own? Do Lodis and Shinobi mean to bring their wars to our shores? Enough, Bites. Your question deserves an answer, Vice. We are Shinobian after all. Yet, we do not serve the Knights of Shinobi. We were banished, cast out. We are outlaws, not place waiting for us back home now. We've come to find work, preferably on the well-paying variety. I don't trust you, and I don't trust your story. This is our fight. Vice, please, Lord Knight, you must forgive our passion. There is nothing to forgive. Your passion does your credit. Tell me, what will you do now? For one, we have to get Duke Rowney out of Almorica. Duke Rowney, he is your leader? Not just us, he leads all the Walister. The Galgastani hold him captive in their castle. They plan to execute him if the rumors are to be believed. We mean to stop them. A Duke, is it? If his Spurs matches his title, there's going to be had. A little rescue work might be just the thing. How about it, Lancelot? What do you say? Look, I'm sorry for not trusting you. It is true that we're to rescue the Duke. We're going to need help. If we are going to rescue the Duke, then there's nothing to be gained jabbering here, nah? To Almorica Castle. Wait, the castle is well defended. A fight there would mean our deaths, and yours, Lord Knight, and I've seen enough fighting, enough death. What about you, Oriako? Would you have our aid? I would. Without your help, the Duke is as good as dead. Then it's settled. We will prepare at once. Why do you not hit me, brother? I know how you must feel. But what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead, a hard truth, but the truth are all the same. In all the world, you are the only bound to me by blood, brother. I couldn't bear to let you die. Forgive me, I know my words will not sway you, only promise me. Promise me you'll never leave your sister. What's keeping you? Everyone's ready. You can't cuddle him forever, he's no little boy anymore. Do not speak to me of my brother, he does not share your lust for blood. I have no love of war, but I'd sooner die on my feet than on my knees. You would die on the backs of others. You were the one who brought them here, Katya. Because when I find a tool well suited for a job, I use it. At least one of us has the sense to recognize an opportunity. You should thank me. Is that how you see people, as tools? I'd have expected more of a civil. I only want to see the end of death. Okay, so now we have guests. We are 18 minutes into the episode. I suppose I can do well. There is a lot more conversation. This doesn't end here, so we have to continue. And to Almorica Castle it is. This stronghold contains, well, the thing is that you will be fighting the full stronghold until the end. You cannot retreat from this part. So if you have to enter somewhere, be prepared for to do all the battles. In succession, though, you can save, of course, between them. The gates of Almorica. You're the rebels that been hiding out in Goliath? Here to save your Duke, is it? There's 2,000 gods on the one's head, boys. Have the pursuit to him what brings him down. Okay, vanquish Vital. This fight is stupid. I mean, I have to do nothing. Well, in this one and in the next one. The narrow streams, yeah, this is tutorial-ish. You can jump. This guy is saying if you're on foot, you can jump rivers, but just on the same height. The flying guy is saying you can jump across any distance that you need if you are a winged man. And it's a nice thing that this tutorial is well integrated into dialogues, but not that I'm going to read everything, because that's not of use. I mean, we would be losing a lot of time here just for these tutorials, and you'll see the gameplay over time. Again, if you have never played a tactics game, this mission is well suited because it explains you all the mechanics of the game, which are not that much. And I'll be moving there and just ending my turn. I think I won't be acting again. Oh, I found something. But yeah, there's no use on this battle. It's explaining skills now, but I'll be explaining those later on. Don't worry about it. In this game, experience is shared. I'll take my opportunity to explain all the mechanics of the game. In this game, there are two kinds of experience: the job experience and the unit the unit experience, to say it like that, or skill points. So when you end the battle, you gain fixed experience, so you don't have to worry about training individual units like in Fire Emblem or in other tactics games. Well, you have to hit and kill with some units to make them level up. In this game, unit experience or class experience is shared. So if you train a warrior to level 8, you have all the warriors to be level 8, which is pretty nice. Then there are skill points. And skill points are granted at the end of the battle too, in the same amount to all the units that have participated in that battle. And skill points are useful to, well, unlock some skills for that unit. Also, there is the turn order in below the... Oh, another thing. Okay. There is the turn order below in the screen. And depending if you only move, you only do an action or whatever. Oh, you attacked me. Yeah, whatever. You will be acting sooner if you do less actions and if you are lighter. That's important. Then to reclass units in this game, you need some class marks, the right class mark to the right class, and you can reclass that unit to the one that you are getting. But the important thing is that if you have trained a warrior, for example, to level 8 and you reclass someone to a warrior, he will immediately be level 8 a warrior, which is important too. This game takes all this unit management to a whole other level. It's quite different from the standard Final Fantasy or Fire Emblem games, because you have to plan accordingly to that. You can focus on strategy in the battle because you won't be needing to let's grab this thing. You won't be needing to train people separately. Short sword, interesting. You won't be needing to train people separately. You only have to take care of winning that battle and not to losing anyone. Are you alright, Oriako? You shouldn't let Vice to get you. I'm fine, sister. Back to the battle. So that's also nice. Not having to worry about training people and just focusing on winning the battle is... It's a nice change to have in a game. Okay, units are taking their time. Okay, now it's dead. Looks like our luck has turned. Now we get all the rewards from the battle. 3 Berserker's mark, that's the class mark. And as you see, all the classes gain levels. So now all my classes are level 2. And also people get some skill points. This is the tutorial that explains that. Oh, sorry, I was I was keeping the text. Leave the heavy lifting to us, Oriako. Cover our flank, that's all we ask. Also, the music is incredible. And now we have finished with the gates of Almorica, so let us save here and continue to the next battle. Yeah, maybe the problem is that if I stop here, the next episode will be like 5 minutes long. Maybe this episode will be taking 35 minutes or so. Find time for this, with Master Nibid away. Listen well, we face the rogues who slew Vapel and his men. Underestimate them and share Vapel's fate. Give these rebel swine a taste of Galgastani steel. Almorica shall never fall. And same as before. Again, this battle is not interesting at all. I'll be doing nothing here. Also, archers are broken in this game. In Fire Emblem, in the Fire Emblem Let's Play series, you didn't see me train any archers because they suck. They suck in Fire Emblem. In Fire Emblem Awakening, magic is much more powerful, or even mana kits or something like that. Whatever thing with 2 range was much more powerful than archers. The only thing that archers were good at was using longbows with 3 range, but you have to train them that much that it's not worth it. Interlopers! Why do you meddle in our affairs? Our struggle with the Walister goes back generations. It's not concern of yours. Or do you seek to claim Valeria, as Lodis does? I will have your answer. We are men without a country. We have lent them our swords because it suits us to do so. And we're looking for a mercenary work as it happens, not hiding by any chance. And worry you'll live for a bigger purge? We don't need outsiders to do our killing. He makes a good point. Let us rescue this duke and collect our reward, and be done with it. A caravan who would choose lucre over loyalty deserves only one reward. Also, one interesting mechanic about this game is that all mages start with 0 MP, and their MP will be filling over time. So you have to take that into account when preparing for battles. You won't be immediately in position to cast powerful spells, but you have to build up that MP gauge until you can, you can cast powerful powerful spells. Also, I can come here and attack. Yeah, I can attack someone. And let's enter. Last time I wasn't able to attack. Yeah, I finished this first dungeon or stronghold as is stated in the game, to see how the games look like, to configure things and all of that. No, not heal, man. Lancelot, go there and kill them all. Where are you, Lancelot? Stop killing people, please. In my last, well, not my last playthrough. By the way, this is a blind playthrough, a full blind. I have never played this game. Only this first stronghold to configure the game and see what it looks like. But I've read a little bit of how classes work and all of that, just to be prepared. You know, I'm the mixer kind of guy, so I cannot resist to do that. But when I did that, let's go here and take that thing. I prefer to be taking loot for the future more than, well, just fighting guys. And if this goes well, as I was saying, when I played this game to configure all the things, like this, that the bosses were one-shotted and the chapter ended immediately. My life for Galgastan. Immediately. But the other one too. So more spoils of battle, XP. Only warriors have gotten to level 3, apparently, because I have 2 warriors, I think. More skill points, perfect. I know what I'll be taking with those skill points. And more dialogue. Taste of freedom is sweet, you have my thanks. Sweeter still that Walister youths came to my aid, Oriako, was it? God bless you and your friends are a gift from the great father himself. The Walister boon is great, and our future bright. We are not alone in our loyalty. Upon word of your grace release, many Walister have left their haunts and hideaways for Almorica. And there's still time before the Galgastani come to remedy my freedom. Though not long, I fear. We must regroup. Now I must ask if the tale our guests have told us is indeed the truth. Upon my sword it is. We are outcast from our land. I do not doubt your sword. It's the whiskers of your companion that give me pause. I heard a diviner matching his description was ever at the side of King Tristan when your new Shinobi came into being 2 years past, and that you, Sir Lancelot, were captain of the Holy Knights. Is the same king so brazen as to cast out the very man who placed him upon the throne? I too have heard the tale of this diviner, but I am not here. Lo displays us with the Dark Knights of Lothlorien. How do we know you are not some menace visited above Malidia? If New Shinobi does not seek to usurp, I would have your proof. Your Grace, these holy knights risked their own lives to win your freedom. A man can claim knighthood only when he serves a worthy lord. It is for such a man that we seek. I have your word then, and its proof shall be your deeds. You sought a reward, you shall have it, and employment besides. I will have you train our Walister loyals as guards and soldiers here in Almorica, as you wish. Oh man, I love this engine. Now, Oriako, your father was an Abuna in Goliath, was he not? I met him once, a wise man, Abuna answered. What happened in Goliath was a tragedy. Please, your grace, you must avenge our father. No, all the people in Goliath. Yet the enemy before us is Galgastan. They must come first. And for that I will need knights. Knights such as yourselves. Will you join my table at Morica? Us? Knights? As young heroes of Walister, you will serve as shining example to our clansmen. I would have you become knights in my direct service. You will be the spear that strikes swift and true. Well, what you say? Of course, I mean, as you wish, your grace. I know Oriako's with me on this. Excellent. Now, if you are to be a knightly order, you will require a name. And this is where I struggle. I can play any game, but inventing names? Oh my. This is another thing. Well, give me 1 second. I'll be thinking about something and be right back. So here we have it. We will be the waifu seekers. In the last Let's Play we had Lucina. Well, Tactics Let's Play we had Lucina. Will we find someone here? Let's go. How about... Oh man, this will be possible. How about the Order of the Waifu Seekers? The Order was the Waifu Seekers? Yes, a fun name. Of course, this is a main of taste. You'll go far, I'm certain. I have much for you to do. Your first task takes you to the town of Crisario, or Crisaro, or whatever, to the southwest. The captain of my knights, Sir Leonard, has gone there in pursuit of the former overseer of this castle, a necromancer named Niveth. Truth be told, he's having a harder time of it than was expected. You'll be going to Crisario to aid him, understood? Before you leave, you'll want to fill your ranks with soldiers from Almorica and purchase such gear as you'll require. I expect you to have a little way of coin, so I'm giving you 30,000 goth from the treasury. And allow me to appoint a few of my own knights to serve under you. Leave as soon as you're ready. You can count on us, your grace. We won't let you down. Then maybe victory and glory await you, young heroes of Walister. So, same as always, when you start a clan in this kind of tactics game, you are given some free units. You've led us to gainful employ after all. My thanks. No, it is I who should thank you. So you're off to aid one of the Duke's men. I regret we cannot join you. Above all else, stay alive. Win or lose, while there's life, there's hope. I'll try to remember that. Let's not forget, the dead get no second chances. If that were our aim, there are swifter ways to go about it than soldiery. That's enough. True enough. Still do not needlessly seek out danger. Enough will find that as it is. Of course. You are the heroes of Goliath. Are you not? I must thank you for saving these days the Duke. Indeed, accept my thanks on behalf of us all. And you are? Ravenous Luxurian, a knight in service of the Duke. I would write to Leonard's side myself, but his grace has other need of me. I refer the task force to you. No need of fear, friend. We took back this castle, didn't we? In a manner of speaking, I suppose. And what manner would that be? Well, Lancelot was the one who took. She and her fellow knights drew up the garrison, defending the castle, else we would not have succeeded. If it were not for this sacrifice of others, we would be no heroes of Goliath now. Make no mistake, I have high hopes for you. We must unite the people behind us if we are to put an end to this endless war. Word of your heroics emboldens them. Then you hold up as heroes to serve some stratagem, is that it? If you don't like it, give truth to the lie. Write your own fate on the battlefield. Yeah, fair enough. May fate smile on us both. Dame Ravenets. His Grace provided you with war funds, yes? Remember, they do not good sitting in your coffers. Arms, spells, provisions, even a single magic drink can mean the difference between victory and defeat. She thinks highly of herself. I pray we are not near when she falls from such height. Wow! So here we have some people wanting to join the party. Of course, I'll be accepting them all, and I'll take them later. Of course, I always can kick them out. Is this an archer? Oh, nice. With 43 strength? 31 strength. Oh, that's not that much. 36 inch? Oh my god. That girl is better for fighting that. And this mage is quite good. Oh, very nice. Welcome to the Waifu Seekers. Oh, that guy is awesome. Well, not awesome, but not bad at all. Once you've secured the castle or town, the shop command will be available. Yeah, okay, whatever. So this has been everything for today. Little longer than I expected, but I wanted to cover this whole tutorial-ish thing. And I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Join me tomorrow in the next one. I hope we will be battling a little bit. Bye.